I think they stormed out, they flounced out the royal family thinking they're going to become Hollywood celebrities. And they did. They got that huge deal, $100 million deal from Netflix. But it's amounted to pretty much nothing. They're filming some ropey fly-on-the-wall documentary. But other projects, you know, there's a podcast that did one episode and this Pearl animated series has been cancelled because Netflix are realising now, we've got to make some money, we've got to do stuff that is good and people want to watch, and that's not some woke nonsense from Harry and Meghan.
I know, and sadly it follows the series about a pregnant man. I think they actually did that one, so that's not
Well, great. I think Netflix are starting to panic now and try and make stuff that people want to watch. But yeah, I mean, getting back to Harry and Meghan and the rest of the royals, I mean, how big's that balcony? There's a lot of people on the civil list, so you know she's got to pick and choose. And I think the royals. I'm not a royalist. You know, I'm happy for there to be a royal family, but do it with someone else's money. I don't want my taxes going to that. I want all my taxes
not very much, is it?
Going on anti-tank missiles for Ukraine.
But there's not very much, is it? Like,
you said it's not very much.
Bit.
It's not very much.
Think of all the tourism they bring to this country. People
you think France doesn't have any tourism?
No, but
people go to France despite them chopping the royal family's heads off.
No, the royal family actually bring in a lot of income to this country, and I think there's a level of gravitas.
And France has got zero tourist industry. Australia, zero tourism.
I'm not talking about France.
America, zero tourism.
No, but they add a certain element to the whole idea and the whole belief of being British.
If we turned the Buckingham Palace into a Legoland, we would get a lot more tourists.
I think you're totally wrong, Leo. He's being silly, obviously.
I'm not being silly.
Because he's a comedian. This is just a stab at humour.
We need to privatise the royal family, turn Windsor Castle into a paintball.
They are already privatised because we kind of own them. In a way.
Well, I want more of a say. I want Prince Andrew on that balcony.
He's not. I think
right in the middle.
I love the fact that they've sort of they're relegated from the balcony because the Queen has been so stoic and so polite to the way that she's been treated by these people. And even if you loved Harry and Meghan, I know you loved them at the start, you loved Meghan and all that, but even you said that, you know, you're all for it, but now you've seen the way she's behaving. It's just not great.
I was disappointed. I have been very disappointed with the way that they have behaved, particularly since they've stepped down from the royal family. But that doesn't take away from the fact that I'm pleased to see them back for this special day for the Queen and special day for the country.
Yeah, it's for the Queen that we're there for, and so that's what it's got to be, and the attention can't be on Harry and Meghan. And actually, do you think that after this and the fact they haven't appeared on the balcony, that actually their currency and their stock will fall considerably?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. This is them trying to cling on to the last vestiges of any sort of royal connection, you know, so they can be on the balcony and, like, you know, wave to the Netflix executives, oh, look, I'm still relevant, I'm still a little bit famous, but no, you're not. You can go back to your yoga classes in the Hollywood Hills.
Do you think after this we'll all stop talking about Harry and Meghan?
I think we might do, actually.
Really?
I think they're going to disappear. They're going to disappear. Look at Paris Hilton. She's gone now. She was more popular than Meghan. At least she had a window of popularity.
And also,
Meghan was popular for about 53 seconds.
And also, when Harry said he wants to make sure the Queen had the right people around her, he may have been implying that he wanted to be on the balcony, and so he would be around her. And the Queen's decided, no, I don't think so.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I think the Queen, she's actually been a fantastic monarch.
She has.
Possibly one of our greatest ever. And also William and Kate are really sort of representing the country well.
Fantastic.
So I'm not a royalist, but I really respect them. And I think it's good that the Queen is listening to William and Kate and cutting out some of the elements of the royal family that bring disrepute on the family and on the country.
Yeah, there's enough of them. I was speaking to my daughter now, she's only 13, and I said, what do you think of the royal family? Her peers and the people around her, they don't think much of Meghan at all, but she goes, oh, I love Kate. So the younger generation really respect Kate and William, and that's great. That's good. So it helps the legacy of the royal family carry on.
Yeah, I think we should even skip a generation and go straight to Kate and William. I think they're ready to be king and queen.
Unfortunately, I don't think that'll ever happen because Charles has been waiting for this moment his whole life. But it's interesting that you mention the younger cohort and your daughter being 13 years old, because if you actually look at support for republicanism, it's actually highest in the under-25 cohort.